Francis of Assisi. Talk to us.
Expect nothing but the best.
Expect nothing but the best. On this note, I would like to wish the contestants all the best. May the best school win. And I would like to also remind you that we are live on YouTube and on Facebook. So you can still call a friend to call a friend, send the link to watch us live. At this point, I'm going to hand over the microphone to our quiz master. At the end, we'll see who gets to go for the regional championship. Thank you. In the meantime, there are Brain Battle Quiz wristbands available. 2 goes for 5 cedis. So if you want to support your school, come and buy it. Put it around your wrist and pray that they win. But it doesn't answer questions. Thank you.
All right, so welcome back and good luck to all the schools. We would not like to take so much time. You know the drill. You have been in the audience watching, and I believe you are familiar with all the rules, but I'll repeat just a few. Round 1. So with a bell from our timekeeper, we'll begin. Round 1 is in session. So in round 1, which we call the science spectrum, we'll be having questions from chemistry, physics, biology, and agricultural science. 30 seconds for questions that involve calculation. 15 seconds for questions that do not. For a bonus, you will press the bell to draw the attention of the quiz table to answer the question. An incorrect answer is worth -1 to discourage unnecessary pressing of the bells. If you answer a bonus correctly, 1 point, and for your major question, 3 points. Good luck to all schools. I begin with Biahu Catholic JHS. Your question. This will be a preamble to all schools, so pay attention. In vegetative propagation, parts of plants, instead of sex gametes, are used to reproduce the entire plant. State the part used for the propagation of each of the following. Biahu Catholic JHS. Ginger. Only 1 attempt. Ginger. What is the name of the part used for propagation of ginger?
The bulb.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. A bonus. For this, we will not allow because the options are very few. A bonus. We will not give an answer. We'll continue. Artificial, give us 1. Give us the part for propagation of cassava. Only 1 attempt.
The stem.
The stem. Please come again.
The stem.
We will give it to you. I wanted stem cuttings. I will accept that. So for 3 points, let's give it up at Artificial. St. Francis of Assisi, onion. Only 1 attempt.
The bulb.
The bulb is correct for 3 points. So with Biahu, for ginger, we wanted rhizome. Rhizome, ginger. Okay? Your major question, Biahu, Catholic JHS. A preamble to all schools once again. We want the oxidation numbers of the following underlined elements in the compounds I'm about to give to you. The first to be Biahu Catholic JHS. CuCO3. The underlined element is Cu. Capital C, small u. CuCO3. Underlined element is Cu. So you have 2 attempts.
Copper.
I want the oxidation number, not the name. I want the oxidation number.
2 plus.
That is correct for 3 points. It's 2 plus. Arthur Fisher. AgNO3. AG. A capital A small g, NO3. The underlying element is AG. By the way, AG is silver. So we want the oxidation state.
+2.
That is incorrect. Last attempt.
+1.
And that is correct for 3 points. St. Francis of Assisi, JHS. SO2. SO2, your underlying element is S.
One. 1 plus.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. A bonus. They don't want to try. And it's +4. +4. The next question, preamble to all schools. The various diet-related deficiencies can be avoided by taking in the right quantity of nutrients in our meals. State one function of each of the following in our bodies. Yahoo Catholic JHS. The function of vitamin D. 2 attempts.
For clotting of blood.
A bonus. So none want to try. Arthur Fisher. The function of vitamin A.
For good eyesight.
And that is correct for 3 points. St. Francis of Assisi. The function of vitamin C. A bonus. So none of them want to give it a try. Vitamin C is for development and repair of body tissues, healing of wounds, maintenance of cartilage, bones and teeth. Vitamin D is for absorption of calcium, for strong teeth and bones. The next set of questions, and that will be the last set of questions for this round. Biaho Catholic JHS. And this is a preamble to all. I will start a question with them, but it's a preamble to all schools. A coconut of mass 2 kilograms is hanging from the top of a tree, 5 meters tall. If the acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second squared, Biahu JHS, find the velocity with which it will fall if the energy in it is 100 joules. Find the velocity with which it will fall if the energy stored in it is 100 joules.
50 joules.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. I said find the velocity with which it falls if the energy stored in it is 100 joules. One last attempt. A bonus.
10.
Please, when you want a bonus, use your bell so we are not confused.
10.
10 what?
Meters per second.
Okay, I will take the question again. There's an error we've detected. So, to Arthur Fisher, was it your major question? Biahu, the question again. The preamble, a coconut of mass 4 kilograms is hanging from the top of a tree 5 meters tall. If the acceleration due to gravity is 10 meters per second squared, find the velocity with which it will fall, provided the energy is 100 joules.
Two joules.
Please come again.
2 joules.
That is incorrect. I said velocity. A bonus.
Ten.
That is 10 units. Units. 10 what?
Joules.
That is incorrect. Minus 1. It's 10 meters per second. And we are dealing with quantities, so we will not accept that. Your major question, Arthur Fisher. How much work will be done if the force, how much work will be done by the forces acting on it if it falls to the ground? How much work will be done by the forces acting on it if it falls to the ground?
Joules.
20
Joules.
One last attempt. A bonus.
$100 joules. 100 Newton.
And that is correct for a bonus point of 1. St. Francis, your major question. What would be the velocity with which the body falls if the mass was 8 kilograms? What would be the velocity with which the body falls if the mass was 8 kilograms? A bonus. So the velocity is 5 meters per second. And with that, we come to the end of this round. Let's give it up for them. So at the end of round 1, Biahu Catholic JHS has 3 points. Let's give it up for them. St. Francis of Assisi, 3 points. And Arthur Fisher, 9 points. So we continue with the second round, the math wheel. In the first part of the second round, If you want to make a substitution, kindly do so. We give you 30 seconds to do that. If there is no substitution, we continue. Round 2. The first part of round 2, 30 seconds for a major question and 15 seconds for a bonus, since all questions involve calculation. If you answer a bonus incorrectly, you will be deducted a point. A correct answer is worth 1 point, and a major question is worth 3 points. Good luck to all schools. I begin with Arthur Fisher. Express 42 as a product of prime factors. Express 42 as a product of prime factors.
Two times 3 times 7.
And that is correct for 3 points. St. Francis of Assisi. Express 70 as a product of prime factors.
2 times 5 times 7.
And that is correct for 3 points. Yahoo Catholic JHS. Express 56 as a product of prime factors. 'A bonus. Arthur Fisher.
2 times 2 times 2 times 7.
2 times 2 times 2 times what?
7.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. -1. A bonus.
2 times 2 times 2 times 7.
-1. It's 2 times 2 times 13, or 2 squared times 13. Your major question, Yahoo JHS. Your major question, Arthur Fisher. Repeat your answer again.
2 times 2 times 2 times 7.
We will give it to you for a bonus, right? For a bonus point of 1. That's correct. Yeah, the subtraction has been noted. Your major, so no subtraction for them. Your major question, Arthur Fisher. A shop increased all its prices by 10%. Calculate the new price for an article which previously sold for 7,500.
$7.50.
Please come again. It's incorrect. One last attempt. A bonus.
8,250.
And that is correct for a bonus point of 1. St. Francis, your major question. A shop increased all its prices by 25%. Calculate the new price for an article which sold for 1,640.
3,810.
Please come again. A bonus. So that is 2,050. 2,050. The last question to St. Francis. Biahu. A shop increased all its prices by 15%. Calculate the new price for an article which previously sold for 8,600.
$1,230.
I'm afraid that's in for a bonus.
9,890.
And that is correct for a bonus point of 1. Arthur Fisher, your major question. If 25% of the length of a stick is 51 centimeters, find the full length of the stick. 25% of the length of a stick is 51 centimeters. Find the full length of the stick. A bonus. St. Francis.
204 centimeters.
And that is correct for a bonus point of 1. St. Francis, your major question. If 70% of a stick is 210 centimeters, find the full length of the stick.
$300.
And that is correct for 3 points. Biahu Catholic JHS. Find the length of a rope if 22% of the full length of the rope is 55 centimeters. A bonus. St. Francis.
250 centimeters.
250. I'm afraid that is incorrect. A bonus. -1. St. Francis. And the answer is 121 centimeters. Your major question, Arthur Fisher. A bag contains 4 black, 5 red, and 6 white balls. 4 black, 5 red, and 6 white balls. Full stop. What is the probability of picking a white ball?
Two over 5.
And that is correct for 3 points. St. Francis, a box contains 5 blue, 4 red, and 11 white balls. What is the probability of picking a black ball?
Please, the question again.
A box contains 5 blue, 4 red, and 11 white balls. What is the probability of picking a red ball?
1 out of 5.
And that is correct for 3 points. Yahoo Catholic. A bar contains 5 red, 7 yellow, and 9 green balls. What is the probability of picking a yellow ball?
1 out of 3.
And that is correct for 3 points. And with that, we end the first half of round 2. We will end the round by giving them 3 minutes to complete their plain geometry. Kindly write down the name of your school. With the bell of our timekeeper, start work. 3 minutes.
Write x, y. So x is equal to 8.
So at the end of the plane geometry, Arthur Fisher had nothing out of 6. Biahu had 2 out of 6. And St. Francis had 5 out of 6. Let's give it up. So at the end of round 2, the round 2 scores alone are Biahu had 5 points, Arthur Fisher 7 points, and St. Francis of Assisi 16 points. So before round 3, if you want to make any substitution, this is the last opportunity. We are in the final round, the last opportunity, after which you can't make any substitution. Is there any substitution? Okay, so we continue. So in round 3, we'll take the first part of round 3, which is the test of practical. We'll give them an activity to complete in 3 minutes. Good luck to all schools. And kindly project that for. Write down the name of your school. So with a bell from a timekeeper, start where? So what they're answering will also be on the screen. Thirty seconds more. Get ready to stop where? Stop where? Hands down. Stop where? at the end, Yahoo and so at the end of the practical, and Yahoo had nothing, then 0 out of 10, left still clap for them. Asafisha had 2 out of 10, and St. Francis had a perfect score, 10 out of 10. So we end this competition on this note. We will take a few statements, 2 or 4. An incorrect answer, -1. A correct answer, +2. You use the bell to draw my attention for opportunity 1. When you press, hold it until you are called. If you answer without pressing the bell, I will finalize it. Good luck, God. The first statement. A caterpillar on the leaf of a plant is an example of an animal parasite on a plant host. True or false? St. Francis?
True.
And that is correct for 2 points. In the pinhole camera, the image blurred. The image will become blurred when the pinhole size is increased. True or false?
True.
True. That is correct for 2 points. Artificial. The next statement. The plumule of the seed grows to form the root system of the plant.
False.
That is correct for 2 points. That's St. Francis. The next statement. Gold is usually used to make jewelry because it is expensive. True or false? Gold.
False.
And that is correct for 2 points. The last statement. Out of 300 oranges, Ajua sold 240 of them. This represents 4/5 or 4/5 of the total. True or false? $300 oranges, 240 out of them is 4/5 or 4/5. True or false?
False.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. -1. So we will take some statements. This is the last set of questions for the competition. I'll give you some riddles. I'll read the clues. You attempt to identify them for maximum points. If you identify on the first clue, 5 points. Second clue, 4 points. Any other number of clues, 3 points. If you give an incorrect answer, you remain silent and allow the other schools to attempt or continue. Good luck to all schools. The first riddle. Scientists believe that I am the source of all energies.
The sun.
The sun for 5 points. Let's give it up. Yahoo. 5 points. The next riddle. I am a dirty, smelly, but very expensive black liquid. First clue. I don't mix well with water due to my chemical composition. Second clue. I was born when fossils melted under high temperature and pressure. Third clue. And the last clue, I may be crude, but I remain an expensive and important oil of the world. Who am I? Yahoo?
Petrol.
I'm afraid that's incorrect.
Crude oil.
Crude oil is correct for 3 points. The next riddle. For 3 points, yes. I am an important life process of multiplication. First clue. St. Francis.
Reproduction.
Reproduction is correct. 5 points. 5 points. 5 points. The last riddle. No, sorry, 2 more riddles to go. 2 more riddles. I am an organism of the earth. Clue number 1. I spend my entire life wriggling about and making way for others. Number 3. I belong to the worm family. Yahoo.
Earthworm.
Earthworm is correct for 3 points. I am the last riddle. I am a unifying mathematical operation. Yes. I yield a larger end result at all times. Third clue. You can say that I am optimistic, as I am never negative.
Multiplication.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. Hold your peace. The last clue. I carefully sum up everything for you at all times.
Addition.
Addition is correct for 3 points. And with that, we end this competition. So all the winners, get ready. We are about to finish, and it will be very quick. All the winners, get ready. All the schools that won the previous competitions. St. Anthony of Padua, Insuta, St. Mary's, St. Anthony of Padua, St. Mary's in Suta, and then Ketan JHS. Get ready.
Please, breaking news, a few announcements. Teachers sitting over here should
Fisher 20 points, and St. Francis shot to the lead with 45 points. So the finals is among St. Francis of Assisi, St. Mary's in Suta, Ketan, and then St. Anthony of Padua. Get ready. So congratulations, and you can all just leave the stage. We will just 5 minutes set up the stage, and then we join. Let's clap for them as they come off the stage.
Wow, Ose St. Francis. They are saying hopefully St. Francis would win. All right, you know, there is one school, the host school. I want to talk to one student from the host school. My brother, you were part of the competitors for the first round, and unfortunately, you were substituted. Spare tire was his own. All right, what are your hopes for this particular competition?
The best,
Your name, please.
Benedict Ajaymensan.
So, what do you hope for?
The best machine.
So, which amongst the four do you think is the best to win?
I'm going for St. Francis of Assisi.
Wow, St. Francis of Assisi. You have the whole house behind you. Oh, okay. Now, I want to talk to a teacher. Sir, please, your name. Sir, please, your name.
I'm Gordon.
School, please.
Shamamet Kalik, sorry.
What have you seen? What have you seen so far with the competition as it's ongoing?
In fact, it has been a keen contest, and best is still, we are waiting for the best to come out.
Do you hope that this program should be conducted every year so that at least we would have the best of the learners competing for the region?
Yes, of course. I think with this competition, we'll be able to come out with the best school so that when the region wants a school to represent it, it will always be available.
Were you really prepared for the program, or it was probably in a rush, so you have to quickly come and do something?
Yes, we didn't get as great time to prepare because the time just caught us up. But we'll do better next time when it comes.
So with the four schools so far, what do you hope to? With the four schools, would you go for any of the schools?
Yeah, I'll go for Keten. Kali.
All right. Katan, you have one ballot so far. You have one person behind you. Let's see what happens at the end of the day. The end will justify the means. So let's see what happens at the end of the final round. I want to talk to my regional manager or a Catholic Education Unit. Madam, please, what do you expect to see at the end of this program or at the end of this competition?
In fact, I'll say that the competition has been very interesting. The schools that I was not expecting to perform are really doing well. All the same, the four schools are all champions. For me to say St. Francis, Keten, Isuta, St. Antonio of Padua to merge the winner, it's very hard because they are all champions. And I know that automatically two will come out, but it's not easy for me to say here or there. But to me, for today, the performance so far, I will tap up for Insuta and St. Francis.
All right, Madam, please. I could see that this program was done by our friends from the Accra, and then. So, do you hope that your region every year you would have to continue with this so that it would come to stay?
We even started the math and science quiz before they came in. So I think around December they joined us. So every year we have been having the quiz. So if they want to take it over, we'll be very, very happy. Because questions coming from outside, and neutral people coming to do it, I think is the best.
My last question, anyway. So after they are done with this, what are the packages that is in store for the winners, the first, and the so that at least I also be boosted that next time I also come and contest? What are the packages for them?
We have textbooks, very good textbooks for the winning schools and for the individual students who emerge first and second. Those schools who represent us in Accra. We have very good textbooks for them to help them learn more of math and science and other subjects.
All right, thank you very much, Madam, for having time to answer my few questions. I learned that next year the regions are going to conduct one. Now, as the national is going China, we are going to where this river is. Which one came in? Nzulezu. When people are flying, we are working on it. Yami Aduma next year, yes, we'll go in Nzulezu. So for China, yes, we'll go in Nzulezu. Okay, I think it's all set for the program. All right, thank you very much, and take over the banter.
So, distinguished ladies and gentlemen, it's now time for the regional finals between St. Anthony of Padua JHS, Suta Catholic JHS, Ketan Catholic JHS, and St. Francis of Assisi. All we need are two schools to represent the Western region. Who will it be? Will it be St. Anthony of Padua? Hey, when you help? Or Nsuta Catholic JHS? Or Ketan Catholic JHS? Or St. Francis of Assisi JHS? May your applause translate to scores. So can we have the contestants come up here? Contestants. So while we wait, St. Francis of Assisi, tell us, what should we expect from you? You've gone past the primaries. It's now time for the final. What should we expect from you? Why are you too shy to talk?
Just nothing but the best. As you
Nothing but the best. Nothing but the best. St. Francis of Assisi, what's your slogan?
Goodness and wisdom.
Come again.
Goodness and wisdom.
Goodness and what? Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Oh, okay. All right. Ketan, what should we expect from Ketan Catholic JHS?
You should expect the best from us.
Expect the best from Ketan Catholic JHS. That is what they are saying. Nsuta Nsuta Bezero Kodo. What should we expect from Nsuta?
You should expect the best from us, and you hope that you support us and you will emerge victorious.
Please support them. Oh, this is their request. They want to emerge victorious. Saint Anthony of Padua. What should we expect from you?
We are winning through Christ who strengthens us.
They are winning through Christ who strengthens them. Please, contestants, now wear your lab coats. For this finals, it is not child's play. So if you just joined us, it's the Brain Battle Quiz brought to you by the Cocktail Media in collaboration with the National Catholic Secretariat, the Education Directorate, and supported by Hardback Furniture, Quality Life Assurance Company, Sunshine Healthcare, Smart Diagnostics, Golden Choco, and City Escape, an unforgettable escape. We are still live on YouTube and on Facebook, Kind Courtesy, Sectadi, Catholic TV, and radio. They have done extremely well. All this is by their benevolence. So I hope and pray that you are really praying for your supporters at this point in time. So you know who exactly is leading Western Region to Accra, if possible through Kotoka International Airport to Beijing. As I said, Western Region, we are still waiting on you for your Oil City sponsorship. So, madam, I know that by the time we leave here, you give us just 5. By only 5 sponsors, heavy ones, so that when they come to Accra, they can really enjoy. We are praying that we get very good sponsorship so they can enjoy first-class tickets to China. So, contestants, you look good in your Brain Battle costume, your lab coats. Yes. Future scientists. These are the people who will move Ghana forward in the next decade or two. And I know that they are going to really bring a drastic change to Ghana by inventing more things and helping us with what we already have, isn't it? Western Region, Yawadzoye. Will the best come from the West? We hope to see. So at this point in time, we zoom into the regional finals between St. Anthony of Padua JHS, St. Mary's in Suta, Catholic JHS Ketan, Catholic JHS, and St. Francis of Assisi JHS. Contestants, we wish you all the best and may the best school win. Over to you, Quizmaster.
Thank you very much. Contestants, welcome to the final. It's been a long day, and I believe we'll end on a very good note. have 3 very quick rounds of competition, as you are already aware. Round 1 is the science spectrum, featuring questions from the realm of science. Round 2 is the math wheel. And the last, but not the least, the last round is the hot lab and adrenaline zone. We are positive by the end of the day, the best school will carry the day. Good luck to all schools. With the bell of our timekeeper, let the finals begin. All right, contestants. I will begin with St. Anthony of Padua. The rules are not being repeated because we've heard them over and over and over again. St. Anthony, your major question. Balance the following chemical equation. St. Anthony. CaO plus HCl to produce CaCl2 plus H2O. CaO plus HCl producing CaCl2 plus H2O.
CaCl.
Please, you are reading the whole equation and you are giving me a balanced equation. Do that quickly.
CaO plus 2HCl gives us CaCl2 plus H2O.
And that is correct for 3 points. In Suta Catholic Deities, you are doing the same thing for us. Balance the equation KOH plus H2SO4, producing K2SO4 plus H2O.
Two KOH plus H2SO4 will give you K2SO4 plus H2O.
Indeed, indeed. That is correct for 3 points. Ketan. Ketan Catholic Deities. Balance for us. Na2O plus HNO3, producing NaNO3 plus H2O. Na2O plus HNO3, producing NaNO3 plus H2O. The mic. Speak up.
Na2O plus HNO3 will be NaNO3 plus H2O.
I'm afraid that is unbalanced.
Okay.
Come again, the last attempt.
Na2O plus HNO3 will be Na2NO3.
And that is incorrect. A bonus. St. Francis. Pull the mic closer to yourself. Sit down. Feel free. Take it closer.
Na2O plus 2HNO3 will give you NaNO3 plus H2O.
I will not give that to you. -1. A bonus. The bells are not working. So we'll pause. Check the power source. The bells. But let me take your answer. Give me your answer.
Na2
That will give you 2NaNO3 plus H2O.
Exactly what I wanted to hear. And that is correct. So there's a disconnection. Because of time, we needed to. So please check the connection quickly for us. All right, so we'll continue from where your major question, Ketan, or St. Francis. St. Francis, your major question. Balance Mg plus HNO3, producing Mg brackets open, NO3 brackets close 2 plus H2. Mg plus HNO3 producing Mg brackets NO3 2 plus H2.
Mg plus 2HNO3 gives you Mg brackets open, NO3 brackets close 2 plus H2.
And that is correct for 3 points. Your major question, this is a preamble to all schools. There are various diet-related deficiencies. Each comes with its own symptoms. For 3 points, state one symptom of each of the following deficiency diseases. St. Anthony, scurvy.
Release from the gum.
And that is correct for 3 points. In Suta Catholic JHS, rickets, only one. I want one major symptom. Rickets.
Ten legs.
Pardon?
10 legs.
I'm afraid we will not accept that. The bonus. Ketan. Tenderness in bones. We'll give it to you for a bonus point of 1. What you wanted probably to say in Suta was whole leg, not thin leg, whole leg, and then tenderness or softness of bone. So a bonus of 1 to Ketan. Did you say soft bone? It's not him, it's this gentleman who said soft bone. He said thin legs, right? Yeah. So a bonus to you. Your major question, Ketan, beriberi, one major symptom.
Swollen cheeks.
I'm afraid we will not accept that. One last chance. A bonus. Okay, so the answer we are expecting, the answers include muscle weakness, difficulty walking, loss of feeling in the hands and feet, etc. The last question to St. Francis. Pashoko, one symptom.
Development of pot belly.
We will give it to you for 3 points. Now, I'm only laughing because of your use of the word pot. We will say distended abdomen or distended belly. Okay, pot belly describes something else funny. The next set of questions, St. Anthony of Padua, a preamble to all schools. Take note. A car of mass 2,000 kilograms takes off at a constant rate of 200 meters per second from a village in the western region to a nearby village. A car of mass 2,000 kilograms takes off at a constant rate of 200 meters per second from a village in the western region to a nearby village. If the total distance between the villages is 5 kilometers, then the questions follow. St. Anthony of Padua, calculate the time the driver will take to complete the journey. A bonus.
Ten seconds.
I'm afraid that's incorrect, -1. We will not explain. It's a preamble. The next, Nisuta, your major question. His acceleration. Find his acceleration. So for the first one, the answer expected was 25 seconds. But we will not explain why. A bonus. The acceleration is 8 meters per second square. Ketan, your major question. If the driver suddenly steps on the brake to stop the car from running into a wall on his way, calculate the braking force of the car. The braking force. If he steps suddenly on the brake to stop the car from running into a wall, calculate the braking force. The same data. Yes, you have time? Yes, you started. I want to hear your answer.
20,000.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. The bonus. St. Francis.
20,000 Newton.
I'm afraid that's incorrect. -1. St. Francis.
10,000 Newton.
That is incorrect. -1. Anybody else want to try? It's 16,000 Newton. The last question to St. Francis of Assisi, your major question. Calculate the new braking force if the mass was 1,000 kilograms. If the car weighed 1,000 kilograms. A bonus to any school. St. Anthony.
8,000 Newton.
Pardon?
8,000.
8,000 for a bonus point of 1. 8,000. Now they have realized it. So you now understand why. The car, we gave you the mass, we gave you the velocity, we gave you the distance. To find the time and all, you just use velocity is equal to distance over time. And we know acceleration is velocity over time. Velocity over time. And as for force is mass times acceleration. You could have done that. Let's move on. So a bonus to, it was a bonus to St. Anthony. It was St. Francis of Assisi. The last set of questions for this round. It's a preamble to all schools. There are various farming implements needed for everyday farming. I want you all to give me the function. Each of these farming implements have their respective function. I want just one function of the following farming implements. St. Anthony of Padua, the axe, and I will allow one attempt to think carefully.
The axe is used for cutting.
What?
Cutting.
Cutting what? If you want full marks, you must end well.
Cutting weeds.
Weeds. I'll give you 1.5 out of 2. Let's give it up for her. Yeah, out of 3, sorry. For cutting trees. Trees, not weeds. How can you cut a weed with an axe? Wow. In Suta, the mattock, M-A-T-T-O-C-K, mattock.
For making moods.
For
making moods.
Making what?
Moods.
Moods. Spell that. Amount, like M-O-U-N-D. Yeah. I'm afraid that's incorrect. Only one attempt. So, Ebono, really one. The matter. For? No, I won't accept that -1. Anybody else? So you've been bailed out. For uprooting stumps of plants, for uprooting stumps. Your major question, Ketan, knapsack. Okay, the sickle. Ketan, only one attempt. The sickle. Sit down, and then pull the mic closer to you. I know you're a small guy like.
For harvesting cereals.
And that is correct for 3 points. For harvesting cereals. St. Francis of Assisi. Hand trowel. Hand trowel. One attempt. One use.
For transplanting seedlings.
And that is correct for 3 points. And on that note, we end round 1. Let's give it up for them. at the end, the scores have been verified. So at the end of round one scores only. St. Mary's Institute, 1 point. Let's give it up for them. Curtin, 3 points. Let's give it up. St. Francis, 7 points. And St. Anthony, 9.5 points. So we zoom in right to the second round without wasting time. The second round is the math wheel. Everything in this round involves some amount of calculation. 30 seconds for a major question, 15 seconds for a bonus. Good luck to all schools. The same rules apply. I'll begin with Insuta. 73 pens are to be packed into 9 boxes. Each box could take only 8 pens. How many boxes will not be fully packed? A bonus. St. Francis?
1 box.
And that is correct for a bonus point of 1. Insuta, I'm done with you. Curtin, 99 sticks are to be packed into 7 boxes. Each box could take 16 sticks. How many boxes will be fully packed? Your major question, don't press the bell. How many? That is incorrect. 1 last attempt. A bonus. St. Francis?
14 boxes.
I'm afraid that is incorrect. -1. That will be a bonus. Queenie. So 6 boxes. We are expecting 6 boxes. St. Francis, your major question. 125 pencils, 125 pencils are to be packed into 8 boxes. Each box could take 15 pencils. How many pencils will be left after full packing? How many will be left after full packing? A bonus. St. Anthony.
5.
5 is correct for a bonus point of 1. St. Anthony, your major question. 136 books are to be packed into 23 boxes.